Hey there guys, here I have my review on the new Mezco 1/12 Collective Batman tactical suit figure from the Justice League film. So here we have the box, Justice League logo. On the side you get the Batman logo. On the back you get some pictures of the figure in action with the accessories. On the top it says 112. On the side we get the Bat logo. And let's get this guy out of the box. Alright guys, so here we have him out of the box, and I gotta say, straight out of the box, it's an amazing figure. It looks freaking great. The amount of detail, it looks nice. I wanted to point out some things before I forget about them that I thought they were kind of neat. But I suppose Mezco, Mezco has a ton of Batman figures. They know that's where the money's at, so I'm guessing they put all their effort into Batman. But right out of the box, I noticed that his face, like in Justice League, due to the reshoots and stuff like that, Ben Affleck had gained weight, so he was a little chunky in some of the reshoot scenes. I didn't notice in some of the tongue twisted. I didn't notice if some of the scenes were the scenes where he was wearing the tactical suit, but I did notice it in some of the scenes. Wait, was he? I don't know. I know some of the scenes, he looked a little chunkier, and I really noticed that with this figure. I don't know if it was intentional, but his face does look a little wider than the figure we got, the other Batman v Superman figures we got of Batman. And I don't know if it's the mask that it looks wider, but his face, to me at least, looks wider, and I think that's a very nice little attention to detail, because Ben Affleck was indeed a little put on a little bit more weight in Justice League because of the reshoots. So I guess he stopped working out or whatever. So when the reshoots came along, he had some extra weight. So yeah, I like the that he doesn't have stubble, but it's not a clean shave either. That's pretty nice. And the last Batman that I got was the Nightmare Batman. Of course, that Batman doesn't have a cape. So the last Batman I got with a cape was the Batman v Superman Batman, the regular suit one. And the cape on this one, I thought it was gonna be the same material cape. I don't know if it's the first time this is the first Batman they do it with, or if they've done it with the other Batmans like the Sovereign Knight and the other comic book Batman figures they've released. But the cape, compared to the Batman v Superman Batman, is a lot thinner, more posable. It falls down easier, lays down easier. The Batman v Superman Batman, the cape was a lot thicker, and it looks dirty, to make it look old. And another thing I did notice is that the cape is a lot shorter than the Batman v Superman Batman, which is good. I actually like it better like this, because it looks kind of weird when you pose it, the Batman v Superman one, because it's a little bit longer than the actual height of the figure. I feel this material they're using now, like I said, I don't know if this is the first Batman they use it with, if they've used it with the other comic book Batmans, because I don't buy all the Batmans. I don't want, a whole bunch of Batmans. I only have 4. The first PX exclusive Dark Knight Returns Batman, the Batman v Superman one, Nightmare Batman, and the armored suit one from Batman v Superman. But I really like this. I'm really digging this cape material. It's pretty nice. I hope to use it down the line with another figure that has a similar cape. I can't think of any right now. But yeah, the cape material is pretty great. It's pretty nice. I like it. So enough talking about those little things that I want to point out, and let's get to the review. So I'm gonna show you guys his accessories first. He brings 2 of these hands. Let me get the focus. 2 of these hands. Kind of open them, get them out of the way. Alright, open hands. To hold something, I don't know. He brings 2 of these to hold a batarang or something. Get the focus right there. Very nice, detailed. And he brings 2 of these already holding a batarang. You cannot take the batarang out. It's not the first time Mezco does this with a Batman figure. They've done it for quite a while. He brings another head sculpt. That's angry. He's beating up some parademons. You got the nice detail. You get this little holes right there to put the goggles on. And the mask, it is different than the regular mask. It has more detailing, lines and stuff like that. I'm surprised Mezco didn't do a Justice League, the regular suit Batman. It's very similar to the Batman v Superman one. That's probably why they didn't do it. But it does have its noticeable differences. And I know they like milking Batman, so I'm surprised they didn't do it. And the grappling hook gun. The design is very similar to the one we saw in Batman v Superman. Probably is the same one. I think it's a little darker than the gun we got with the Batman v Superman one. But it's pretty nicely detailed. You get a Parademon gun, which is very nice. I like this gun. Pretty neat. Pretty cool looking. By the way, if you guys want to buy this Batman, go to the link in my description. I'm not going to keep him. I just got him for the review. So if you guys are interested in buying him, you guys better hurry up before someone else buys him. So yeah, this gun is very nice. Very nicely detailed. Kind of looks like something out of the movie Aliens, to be honest. I guess it has that feeling to me, or Prometheus or something like that. Let me show you guys the other little accessories he brings. Kind of don't want to take them out of here. So he brings 3 batarangs, of course, which is basically the same one as one of them fell out. Which is basically the same ones as the one he had on the hands, except they're not on the hands. Let me aim this down here. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, put it back in there. I'll just put it later. I don't want to waste time doing that. Oh, never mind. And he brings this little thingy right here. One of the hooks for the grappling hook gun. Where is it? Here it is. Let me get the focus for you guys. God damn it. Let me reposition this. So you have it. It's a little hook. You could put it inside the gun and have it right there. Okay, so I'm adding these clips after I finished my review because I didn't notice that the box, when I was looking at the box, I had these inside. So it has another grappling hook that's open that you could also put inside the gun. And it does have the string one. I know in the video I said it didn't, but yeah, after I finished the review, I looked at the box and I noticed it did have it. So it has a string and it has a little thing you can put inside the gun to stretch out the string. I'm not going to take it out because I think it's going to be a pain in the ass to put back in there, so yeah. He brings these little bombs. It's kind of hard to get out of there. So yeah, these little bombs, you got some nice detailing on there, some lines. And he brings 2 pairs of the goggles, I'm guessing, in case you lose one. Get her out of there. Sorry about that, guys. I should have done this before I started the review. So you have the goggles. They're just black with a silver lining. Let me show you guys how they look on the mask. Let me zoom out right there. Alright, so I'm going to use it on this mask. Got the focus for you guys. Alright, so you just hook it onto that little hole I told you guys about. And get that focus again. God damn it. Just hook it on there, and boom. It's pretty easy. We got a cool Batman with shades now. That's how it looks like. And then you could put them up, I suppose, like he has them in the movie for most of the movie. He has them like that. It does look kind of weird with them, to be honest. I prefer how it looks without them. And then you put them down. So the stand, it's the regular Justice League stand. It has the word Justice League. And let me do a quick 360 of the figure, and then I'll get into specifics, articulation, and stuff like that. So first, let me do a quick 360. So there you have him. The chest piece is very nicely detailed. It looks freaking great. That's the thing that stood out the most to me when I first took him out of the packaging. And you get the belt. And you get the freaking... I like these little silver parts around the armor, like the knee, the thigh. They look pretty neat. You have some more here on his leg. The armor they did on this Batman is amazing. It's pretty detailed. It looks pretty great. It's a great Batman figure, to be honest. I would keep him, but I don't really want more Batman figures, so yeah, 4 is too many already. Let me show you guys the back. The cape, yes, it looks great. On the back, it's not much. I guess like a little back protector and this little peg to put the grappling hook on. See his triceps, stuff like that. And on the bottom, go down real quick. You get the back of the boots and the back of the thigh armor. And show you guys the back of his neck real quick. All those little lines and stuff. Pretty nicely detailed. So if you guys like Batman, and if you guys like Justice League, which I doubt you guys did. No hate. I was hoping the best for Justice League, but apparently, the studio produced that monstrosity of a movie because they rushed it. Anyways, off topic. So that's your quick 360. And now that I'm going to show you guys articulation, I'm going to say the same thing I say in every Mezco video. I'm sorry if I leave anything out, since these are cloth figures and you can't actually see the joints. Sometimes I tend to forget to show some of the articulation points and leave them out. So I'm sorry if I do that. I say that in every freaking Mezco video. If you guys watch them all, you'll probably be tired of hearing it every single time. So let's get to the articulation. Let me show you guys before I do that. One more quick close-up of the figure. Has some nice gold trimming there on the bottom of the cowl. Very nicely detailed face. It's just great. Let me show you guys a little close-up of the armor. On the bat logo, it has some cracks and scratches and stuff, so that's a really nice touch they added. Got the straps on the side of the obliques. Got the belt looks damaged and all scratched up. You got the back crotch right there, prominently sticking out. The leg armor kind of looks like it's a leathery material, like they tried to do a leathery look. And there you got the legs. Get the focus. Very nice, and the boots. Very nice. I freaking, like I said, if I didn't have more Batmans, I would keep this figure. But I do, and I don't want it that much. So let me get to the articulation. About time. So I'm guessing it's pretty much the basic Mezco articulation that we've gotten on the Batman before, except it might be a little restricted because of the armor. So you could put his arm out that much. You could bend his elbows that much. Because of the armor, it doesn't go further. You could rotate his arm back and forth. You could swivel his wrist and rotate them. He does have an ab crunch, but I'm assuming it's going to be restricted because of the armor. So he goes down about that much. Let me get the cape out the way. About that much. And it goes back quite a lot. Where is she? He does have rotation a little bit. You could bring his legs out that much. Not restricted by the armor at all. Bring them out about that much. A little restricted by the armor. You could bend his knees. They're double jointed, but they appear to be maybe a tiny bit restricted. I'm not sure if it's the armor that's just the furthest they go. Does he have a thigh swivel? He does have a very slight thigh swivel. And you can rotate his ankles. And of course he has the ankle pivot back and forth, left and right. And I think, and let me see if that's the upper biceps swivel he has there. It's hard to tell because of the armor. Yeah, I think he does have an upper bicep swivel. It's kind of hard to tell because the shoulder pad is kind of in the way. I can't move it that much. Does he have a lower leg? Oh yeah, you could swivel his boot too. And I think that's about it for articulation, to be honest. So yeah, it's a pretty great figure. You know, right out of the box, I was pretty impressed. The armor looks amazing in person. So yeah, like I said, if you guys want to buy him, the link is in this. The link is in my description. So hurry up before someone else snatches him out of your hands. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like my videos, if you guys like my channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. And again, thanks for watching.